Listen, hunting the Diablos. I'm broadcasting too, so if I start talking, just it sounds like to myself, I'm actually talking on broadcast. No. You can set it to where they can or where they can't. There's no one in here right now, but I'm pretty sure, like, regardless, like, it saves it and sends it to your fucking YouTube, like, you know what I'm saying? It saves it to your YouTube shit, or Twitch. I'm trying to set up Twitch right now, but YouTube's what I got at the moment. I'm working on Twitch right now. But what do you mean? That's a rank? How does that work? Is that like a rank since it's a customs? Yeah, I never did it. I've never fucked with customs when I played it. Yeah, so they're going hard. That means he's about to rank up, right? Alright guys, so just getting all these cactuses, you know, just keep going. The top what? Like in the game right now? Holy shit, that's pretty dope. Is that how you felt when you knew me and DBZ? That's why I need to start playing again. I need to start playing Xenoverse again, bro. You know because they redid, like, they did a whole new update. Like, it's like a whole new world now. Like, they have a whole new, like, set of shit. They brought, like, because they brought, like, these things where, like, they try to do, like, well, not tried to do, they did some Japanese shit. And, like, they brought in some, like, toy things. Like, you get toys in the game. And, like, those toys you can take to, like, this, like, chessboard thing. And, like, you can fight them. But you fight, like, in the game. Like, you fight them. But, like, it's individual pieces. And then, like, however much they lose and how much they have or whatever. I don't know, it was a whole, like, it was pretty dope though, for real. Like, other than the collecting thing, like, just of, like, cause, you know, like, they would have a set amount of health or whatever, you know, so, and, like, power, so, like, when you'd fight them, like, if your weak character, like, if you had a weak pawn and, like, it like, beat their fucking strong one, you know what I mean, then you pretty much had it in the wrap already. It was pretty dope. And then they made, like, a whole new world, like, it's a whole new, like, missions and shit. Like, you gotta go to a whole new area and shit. Like, it's pretty dope. Well, thank you, but we all know that nothing can be as hot as me. Let's just be honest. Let's set real goals for games. But no, it's pretty dope though. Like, I went to that new world once, but I was really fucked up, so I really don't remember it. I was really drunk. Bruh, I've been getting so mad at myself. I've been trying to, like, I'm like, every night I've been like, alright, I'm gonna sleep in tonight, right? And then, like, I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow because I have this days off. And then, like, I wake up at, like, 9 or 10. Like, today, dude, even today, like, I had a dream, bro, where I woke up and I seen the time and it was, like, 12:45. And I was like, oh, then gotta be at work, dope. And I went back to sleep. And then, like, I woke up, like what felt like hours later because I thought it was like 12 already, bro. It was fucking, like, when I woke up way later, it was like 12 o'clock, like real time. I was like, I fooled myself. I was like, you know, I was pretty pissed. I was like, I could have went back to sleep forever. Like, I've been trying hard, but it's like working just got me on autopilot. Cause I work anywhere from like, you know what I'm saying, like 9 in the morning to sometimes I have to be in there at 9 in the morning, sometimes I have to be there at fucking 2 in the afternoon. Like it varies day to day, so my body just automatically decides to wake up somewhere in between there. My job's dope though. Yeah. Well, do some crack. That'll wake you up. We were talking about at work, dude. This cat's a dope. Drugs? Almost all of them. I wasn't. I mean, when I was younger, I always had a thing. I always said I was gonna try every drug once, cause I wanted to try them. I always wanted to know, cause I knew cause you know, like growing up, like you see people on drugs, and you know they're on drugs or whatever, and like you see the way they act. Like some people are assholes, and then they do drugs, and they're so awesome, like you know, and you're like, oh, so that's what it was. And then you grow up, and you're like this nigga was a dick, but he was high, so I want to know what that's like. And like this nigga was a piece of shit because he was on this drug. Like I want to know what that's like. Like, was he truly a piece of shit because it was the drug, or was he just a piece of shit? Like, you know what I mean? And then you find out, like, they're really just pieces of shits. Like pills, for example, back in the day. Like, all the pills, you know, like, pill heads were, like, heroin addicts now, you know what I mean? Like, well, I mean, it's pretty much the same thing, actually. It is the same thing. But, like, you know, Opanas and Oxycontins, like, you had these niggas that would rob my family, and I'm like, why? Like, and then I knew my friends that would do it, and they were cool. So it's like, why is this, like, why was my cousin a piece of shit? Why is it not? So then I would try it, and I'm like, oh, I see, like, it gets you this fucked up. Like, that's cool, but, like, why are you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you robbing your family and shit for this, like, drug? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, that type of shit. Or, like, for example, like, heroin one time, this dude, one of my friends asked me, he was, like, he was kind of, like, begging me in one of his sober moments to help him, like, stay quit, like, you know? And I was like, alright. And, because I was basically staying over his house all the time. Like, I was over there every day. Like, it was either, because even when he wasn't there, his girl was there, and, like, we just kicked it. Like, you know, like, that's how close we was. Like, it wasn't even like that. Huh? Almost, one time. That was, I didn't, though, until he got on drugs. Again. I didn't. No. I'm saying, like, I never did, but it, like, I kind of did, but I didn't. Like, you know, like, I mean, we did everything but fuck. Like, I did everything but put it in her pussy. Like, you know what I mean? But, like, yeah, like, ate her. Like, she fucked with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was, but we just, like, he was supposed to be home, and we knew he'd be home any minute. And then, like, as soon as we got our clothes back on, like, he actually walked right through the door, so it was actually, like, really good timing. But, it was actually really good timing. But anyway, like, nah, he, like, robbed. Like, he stole everything out the crib, and we didn't know it. Because, like, he had, like, all these expensive guitars, and, like, he had shit of hers, like, that was, like, he had, like, she had this, like, $2,000, $3,000, like, compound bow that her dad, like, gave him, because, like, she was kind of younger at the time. And so, like, and when I say younger, I mean, like, she was, like, 18, and we were, like, 21, 22, you know? Like, I was, like, 21, 22, and he was, like, a little bit older than me, actually. He was a year behind me in school, but he was actually, like, a year older than me. But, because he started late and got held back a year. But anyway, like, but, like, he had all these cases and shit. Well, he kept the cases but sold everything inside the cases. So when she didn't know, like, we didn't know shit was missing until, like, we opened up the cases. Like, I seen him leaving for work. Like, he was leaving for work one day. We were going to work, and he had a whole bunch of shit in there, and I was telling her about it because I was pissed because he got me fired because he was such a junkie that he left in the middle of work. He said he had to go to the bathroom and didn't even clock out. Like, he didn't even clock out or nothing. Like, was just running his money. And we were making, like, $16, $17 an hour at the time, bruh. Like, that's normal. Like, I think we were on overtime too at that point, so that means we were making, like, time and a half, so we were making about $30, $40 an hour almost. Like, you know, and, like, this motherfucker was sitting there, like, just clocked in and, like, left, like, because he was my ride to work. My shit was in the shop at the time, and so he knew, like, he had just got me that job, so I was pissed. And like he's a boss, but he was the owner's son of the entire company. Like came to me, and he was like, "Have you seen Robbie?" And I was like, "He's in the bathroom," and he was like, "Yeah, that's what they said." He was like, "But we can't find him." And I was like, "What?" And they go, "We can't find him." And I looked at the time and realized that when he had asked to go to the bathroom, it was like 2 hours later. Like, granted, I've taken some 30-minute shits, bro, but I've never taken no 3 hours to take a shit, bro. I was like, he's like, yeah, he's like, his car's not even here, and I was like, all right. So like, he told me that, you know, like, finally shows back up, and he tells me that, you know, like, Josh told me like he probably wouldn't have a job, so be careful, you know. But they knew that I needed like him as a ride, so they're trying to like help me like figure out what I was gonna do. And I was like, all right. And then so Robbie gets back, so I go out to his car to get my shit, cause you know I knew he was probably gonna get fired, and cause they called him to the office. I was like, let me see your keys real quick, and he did. And I was like, I'm gonna go get my shit. I told my man, like my lead, and I was like, I'm gonna go get my shit. He's all right. And I went in there outside. This nigga was in like 8 parking spots away from his original parking space. Like I had to hike down this building to go back to the truck. And like this is a big ass industrial place. We were working for like Ashley Furniture, but it was like a warehouse. So it's like when people order Ashley Furniture, it's like a store place. Like we're the ones that like get it ready and send it out. Like it's all in pieces. Like we pull the pieces and then put it together and then fucking send it in like in the trucks. So like, you know, like there's cameras everywhere, bro. So like he told them that he didn't leave is what his excuse was. He said he would never left. He was just there the whole time. And like his truck wasn't there. Like they had him on camera leaving, like parking like 8 spaces down, like everything, bro. And then nigga got fired, and I showed up at his house pissed. And like Riley didn't know, so like when I told her what it was in the vehicle, like in the truck, she was like, "Hold on." And like so we walked inside, bro, and like opened up all of his guitar cases, like expensive guitar, like I'm talking about autographed guitars, bro, like anywhere from 5 to 10 grand worth of guitars, bro, like individually, like you know what I mean, like individually. Like there was a good like 40, 50 grand in that room, bro. Like easy, like probably more than that. And like, granted, what he sold them for, he didn't get that. Like you know what I'm saying? Because he probably just pawned them for like a quarter of their price. You know, didn't even try to sell them online or nothing. Probably just straight up sold it to whoever or whatever he could to get that drug. You know. So he made me lose my job over that. And yeah, like after that, like me and her got real close because he was always gone. Like he was like anytime I go kick it with him, like he was like, all right, he'd be like, all right, and like that's what he was doing though. Like he was literally getting me to come over just to kick it with his bitch while he went to go get drugs, bro. Like that's what he was doing. And like me and no, like I wasn't even fucking her. Like I said, like it wasn't even like that at first. Like I always liked her because she was fucking banging. Like she is banging. Like she was my roommate forever, the one I was living with forever. That's who I ended up living with her like for a long time. But like she's like one of my best friends, you know. Like that's the thing though. Like we could have fucked so many times after that too. When we were living together, never did. Like we're just friends like that. But he was doing that because he knew like he wasn't into video games and shit. And like she's a nerd. Like she's a 10, bro. And like she's a nerd, like nerd, like Harry Potter, like all types of shit, like nerd, and like anime, like nerd. And like he's not. So like he knew that I was. So he'd always let me kick it with her just to distract her, basically. And finally, like yeah, we just kind of like I was going through them, and I had a chick, and I wasn't cheating at the time. But then my chick kind of fucked me over, and like we were broken up, so like I was going through some shit, and then like I went over there one day and he left us. Like I actually went there to talk to him, and he left me and her. So I started talking to her, and then things just led to it, and then yeah, we just kind of ended up naked. But I mean, she's banging, bro. Like she's super banging. Like you, huh? I mean, I lived with her just recently. I lived with her, like, that's why I live in the trash ass environment I live in now, is because me and her got into it. We didn't really get into it. I mean, we're good now, like, we talk all the time, like, randomly. We still talk. Her dude don't like me, but because, like, when she gets drunk and shit, she always tries to flirt with me. Cause she's thick too, boy. So like, she be like, we be like get drunk and she'll like start dancing, and then she'll start putting that ass on me, like all up on my dick, bro. And but like granted, I know that's pretty fucked up, especially since he's like if he be right there or whatever. But like what he don't understand, bro, is like first of all I curve her every time, and like if I'm drunk and doing that shit to her, like she'll curve me, like you know, like that's how we are, and that's why we don't fuck for real, is because like we always just curve each other when the other one's sober, so we just kind of leave it at that. But like. We definitely, we always talk, even we always talked about how we'd be like the best relationship ever, but we just don't. It's just we're too much too close, like you know what I mean, like If we ever actually did settle down, like, and we broke up, like, that would be game. Like, we would not be friends, and we're way too close for that. So that's why we don't. But like, he don't understand that shit, bro. Like I live with the bitch, you know, and I think that's what it is. Is he's like, oh, this nigga live with my girlfriend, like, and then she be fucking with him and shit, like when she drinks, like I don't like this nigga. And I was calling her a bitch one night, and he got real upset, bro. And I was like, my ex used to hate that word, bitch. I was like I kept calling her dumb bitch is what I kept calling her. And I was like, my ex used to hate that word. Like she'd pop me in the mouth for calling her a bitch. I was like, but Riley is a dumb bitch. And I say that with a wholeheartedness. I was like, 'cause that's what even like his friend and like one of my friends that was there told me. He was like, bro, he's getting mad. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I was like, and I realized after I said it, like I kind of was like, tell this nigga to come out and fight me, but I didn't mean it like that. Cause I was like, I don't give a fuck. I was like, tell that nigga to come right here, right now, and ask me. And I was like, and I'll tell him exactly why I say it. And like then I realized, like I was like later on, like after that night, like I realized I was like, oh shit, like I was kind of asking that nigga to fight me, and he don't want it. Like he don't want it at all. Like you know, like he knows he don't want it. Like that's like, but I felt bad because I was at his house, like doing that, like. But it's just how it is, though. Like we live together, bro. If we were gonna fucking be together, bro, we would have already done it. You know what I mean? Like it's not gonna happen. Like get over it. Like that's the thing. Like you just gotta get over it. When I had my ex, bro, she had all types of niggas that she like. She didn't hang out with bitches for real, unless they were like you know like crazy bitches or like you know what I mean? Like just real like she really didn't. Like she probably had like 5 chicks I ever met that were friends, and I met like 30 niggas that were friends. It was not like my ex was fucking them all. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew who I was in danger of and not. You know what I mean? It was very few. Like I just hate when niggas get fucking butt hurt because like people are closer with their girl than them. You know what I mean? On a level that they can't get to. You know what I'm saying? But alright, I gotta hunt this fucking Diablos. Get these spider webs, get my trap. I think someone joined the broadcast, so I gotta start talking and moving. But yeah, this is hunting the Diablos. The motherfucker's huge, so you'll know it when you see it. I do need to I should still have some nutrients left, maybe. Yes. Increase my max health. And then I should have, I don't have cooked meat, but I do have raw, so I can cook it real quick. And that will give me my stamina back. Gotta whip that shit off there. It's usually after the second chorus. And now it turns dark. Bam. See? Gotta time that shit. And then eat that. Eat an easy ration, and then a well done. And I should be at full power to go kill this bitch. Glide suit. Alright, so the Diablos is usually up this way. Bitch, you're still talking to me. So you're still talking to me. I mean, I'm just trying to talk for the broadcast too. I don't even know who's in here, but I think it's Mob. He sent me a message or something. He sent something on me. I don't know what he sent, but oh, that might be it down there. Nope. I thought I seen a big ass thing down there. I'm not worried about these little bitches. They don't mean shit to me. They actually start out. They're actually one of the main things you gotta kill when you start out, but no, they're trash. And my weapon is not for them. My weapon's only for wyvern dragons, so I can only really. Yeah, it was Mobby. Yeah, let me invite his ass in here. I don't know where. I'm gonna talk to him. He's in DC Universe too. I can re-download that. It's been a long time since I played that. No. I played it not that long ago, and I got the work done to me by work. My nigga on here, his name Work, and he fucked me up. Well, he started playing it, like they added something recently. There's like so many fucking powers now, dude. Last time I was on it, like I was on it, it was just like a year ago. Not even a year ago, probably. Like 9 months. It might have been a year. But he like, cause he was talking about how like powerful shit was now. Cause I used to, like I was at Cap, and he was like, shit's ignorant now. And I was like, whatever. And then I fucking get there, and he's fucking smacking me on DC, dude. I was pissed. Like my shit wasn't nothing. I don't know who's in here now. I guess Mob. I invited you to the party, Mob, if you can hear me. The Diablos is usually right here. I can use his footprints to find him. This is gonna be bad though. I'm gonna get fucking wrecked. Yeah, I'm about to get wrecked, Mob. You're about to watch a fucking horrible, horrible outcome. The Rathalos, I smacked the Rathalos, bro, but this motherfucker right here is a problem. And there he is. It's about to be bad. And he should be here. Somewhere. There we go. I should find him now. He should appear on my map. No? I know one of these fucking footprints this is. Oh, here we go. I'm about to get wrecked. You like that armor though, don't you? God, you're so gay. Dude, this fucking thing is about to come in like a fucking god. It's about to smash all those creatures. Here it comes. The Diablos. I hope they fight though so it weakens it, because I'm gonna get fucked up if not. There she be. Yep. It's night time for me. Oh yeah, I forgot there is actually quicksand in this map. I guess that's where it leads to. Now it makes sense. You can use this quicksand as a trap and go down and jump on top of it. Now I know. Yep, that thing's dead as fuck. Come on, big boy. I'm about to get wrecked. Dude, I'm smarter than you, you little fucking bitch. I don't know its weakness though. What's up, fool? Oh no, I'm gonna get fucked up. Dude, this thing's fucking a beast. I'm definitely gonna die. I even have 2 cats with me. Oh, fuck that. Dude, I can never dodge this. Alright. Oh yeah, no. I knew that wasn't it. No, that thing's armored as fuck, but I can kill that. Like, this thing is armored as fuck and I can't kill it. Fuck me, dude. I can't even fucking grapple this bitch, dude. I'm so dead. Oh, and I'm shocked. I'm so dead. Yeah. No. Not even a little bit. That flare though. There we go. So the leg is a weakness. That's a good thing to know. This Dragon Blade I got too is fucking the only reason I'm even doing this good. Yeah, my stamina to get back on fucked. Almost. Little bitch. Oh, fucking bitch, dude. I'm gonna get rape sauce, son. Do you have this game? They just came out with ice. They just came out with like a whole new DLC. Everyone thought it was a new game, but it's just a DLC. So I'm trying to get to that, but I'm not doing so hot. As you can see. And like these things right here, like they're so armored, bro. Like they, like your weapon, bro. Like if you see under my my health bar, how there's that like under my my stamina bar, like there's that sword. Like that's my sharpness. Like that shit goes down so fucking fast when you fight these types of creatures. Like they're fucking armored as shit. And this isn't like I have two cats helping me too. Usually you only have one. I just like this is a new ability I just got too. I don't even know why it can start it to being able to do that, but it can heal me now. Like usually you just faint, which I mean, even when you faint in this game, it's not like you lose. You just gotta retrack it. It's usually the same area. It's usually the same area, but you just gotta run all the way there. It takes a minute. Oh yeah, dude. I'll show you in a minute if I can kill this bitch. I'll show you all the different shit. Like, dude, I was, even my friend, like, I'm game sharing with him, that's how I got it. Like, I bought the DLC and he bought the game, so that's how we're doing it. And, like, he's retarded amount of level. And fucking, like, I was showing him shit earlier, and he was like, bruh, I didn't even know they added any of that. And I was like, yeah. But see, you got sharpen your blade again. Like how it goes green, because once it goes yellow, like my shit will start bouncing off of him and shit. And then you just follow this shit. But like there's like I don't even know how many armor choices. Those things I was seeing earlier that I didn't even know existed. But usually like that's my cat right here. But we had, I don't know where the other one went. I guess it left finally. But you can find like other people. Like if you get these cards, like people can give you guild cards, and when they give them to you, like when you go into a world, like their cat will be there, and like you gotta, if you go find it, like it's marked on the map, and when you go find it, like it'll join you for a little bit. And there was a dude's cat that earlier, bro, like his cat was more powerful than me. Like, not even than my cat though, more powerful than me, bro. I was disgusted. Oh, wrong thing. I was doing the wrong thing. Yeah. This thing shouldn't be much I mean, I've been fucking it up, so it shouldn't be alive much longer, honestly. They take a while. Everything in here takes a long time to kill, though. That's what I love about this game, too. That's what Jacob was talking about. There it goes. See, like, see how it says rewards decreased, continues remaining? Like, that's just because I'm on a mission. Oh, you're not even here no more. Huh? Nothing. You just go back to camp. That's what I was going to show you, but you weren't in here. Well, like, it actually depends, though, bro. Like, since I'm on a mission, like, usually you get, like, 3 faints during, like, a big mission. But, like, you can go to any world, like, and just start hunting shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just start tracking and hunting. And, but like if you do it like that, like you're just open world hunting, like you can faint forever. Like you can just keep coming back. Granted, the monster will leave though. The monster will leave eventually in the map. Yeah, and then like once you get the tracks for it, like you gotta start tracking it, and like if it's a monster you want, you gotta like go after it right there and like kind of just dedicate yourself. Unless you're on a mission. If you're on a mission, the monster that you're hunting won't. You get the full like 30, 40 minutes, whatever. I think they give you like 50 minutes a match, but it takes like just like now, like I just fainted, so like now it's gonna take me like I gotta get all the way back to that motherfucker. You know what I mean? And they give you meals at the beginning, like that you can buy, like to with different things, and like they like increase your power and shit. Like I just use that meat to increase my stamina, but I'm gonna get fucked up still. Fucking roar. I can't charge it or I'll be able to get it off. They just came out with this claw too. They used to not be like this. Like with the DLC. I think it's something. I think it was an update. Like I don't think you have to have the DLC to have that. But like before, you used to have to do this. I'll show you. This is what you had to do to get on him. Or not. He's gonna fuck me up. All right. This is what you had to go up top and like jump on him and then like attack. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So like, you just kind of gotta be careful. See, look, see how I jumped on him, and then he stabbed. And when it turns blurry, you gotta hold like R2, and then you can like hit triangle to whip yourself back up. When it hits blurry, like they'll try to shake you off, and you gotta like brace. And then you just keep tapping triangle to like stab them. And even though I'm only doing one, like when they get to a certain point, you'll be able to power hit them, and then you'll knock them over. And then like they'll be on the ground, like on their side, and then you can like deliver some pretty good blows. See, like that. Usually it lets you like power hit them, but on things this big, it usually doesn't. Yep, I knew that was coming. I'm so dead. Oh, almost. Yeah. For now. I need that fucking wasp. Fuck me, that tail never works, bro. The cat? I don't even know where the... Yeah, that's my cat. But like, no, like, but people can come in, like I can do this. Hold on. No, shortcut 1. Okay, the signal. Why can't I do that? Apparently I can't. Maybe I have to be in front of it. But like, you can signal. You can fire a signal flare, and people can like come in. Like they'll see that they can come in. Like they can look at their quest board and look online, and then like they can go to like signal flares, which is people that like need help, and then you can go like help them. I've done several of them. You get a lot more loot too when it's you and multiple people. A lot more. Cause shit costs a lot. Like all this armor I'm wearing, dude. Like everything will give you like certain things, but there's always like two pieces of a dino that doesn't come easy. Like they don't just give it to you, you know. So like, you gotta fucking kill like 8 of them just to get one piece. You know what I'm saying? Like it's fucking retarded. And then you can like have your cat, like my cat has these abilities. Like he can like make like those little bugs that were healing me earlier. Like I can make him lay them down or bring one to me. It's pretty much the guaranteed way to kill him now. I usually don't, like I said, use the grappling method for most creatures, but for dragons, because they can fly and take off and go underground and shit, it's pretty much the only way you can really hit them. Otherwise, you'll be fighting for hours. Literally. That sucks. And like my armor too, like if I hit him when I'm like drawing, you know, like if I run up on him and hit him, like I got like a stun chance because of my armor. Like your armors, there's so many armors that do different like bonuses and shit. Fuck me. How? See how faint? See how it says the rewards decrease one continue remaining, means I can't die. Well, I can, but I got one more time. But yep, this is pretty much, I gotta give it pretty much everything. If I die again, I probably won't make it. But like, see, like that blade, like you gotta sharpen that shit again. Like this is like a good chance to sharpen. And then like when you start off each mission, and like when you faint, it goes away. But you can either pay with money, points, or vouchers, and then you just pay with you can go down, like they do different shit, like attack up and shit. So I usually do this one because it gives it makes your cat not like get fucked up as much. It gives it a little bit of a chance to escape. So escape artist does. So like it'll give you, like the other one, the zoologist, like gives it like it'll like get more materials for you. But this one it'll like live longer, so that gives it a chance like when I'm actually fighting to like get out of the way and get me healed. Because they'll heal you automatically. Like if they see you getting fucked up, they'll come over and heal you. But like you can also like call it in. That's that's why I always use station, because if you do delivery, like I've done delivery before and the bitch was already like pulling one out, and then it kind of does my delivery, you know. But then like if you just but station, it'll place it, and then sometimes it'll still carry one over to you and heal you, and then you can just, whenever you need it, just run over to the little station that it provides. But this is the thing that takes this is why it takes so long to kill shit, because if you die, like, or faint basically, like you gotta run all the way back to the bitch. And like I said, when you're in like this is like a quest, so like I got like 50 minutes to complete it, but when you're in a main, like a normal lobby, like you'll sit there and fight a bitch, be running back after it for 30 minutes, and then the mother 45 minutes, and the motherfucker will leave, and you'll be fucking shitty as fuck. I'm trying to knock this bitch over. And see what I'm fast enough? Like, I need another. Fuck, I don't have a fucking ivy. God damn it. I can't make it. I was gonna make another fall trap, but I can't even do that because I don't have the material. But you can though. Like if you have the material, you can just craft on the fly like that though. And like you can fucking, because that's what I do. Like, because you can only have one pitfall trap with you, which means like they fall into a hole, you know. And then you can only have like one. You say what? Hold on, I'm trying to turn this. I gotta turn my TV down. No, what'd you say? Almost dead? Well, when they'll usually run, and even if they'll start limping too. You'll know. And usually with dragons and shit, you'll like cut off their tail. Actually cut off their tail. Because that's the thing, like every time it says that I broke a piece off of him, like once I complete this quest, like it'll give me whatever I carve off of it and like myself, like it'll give me extra pieces. Alright, now you're fucked, dragon. Oh, I got him, dude. It's over. Fuck you. Like that part that says broken, that means that like even after I complete this quest, that I'm gonna get like pieces. Or even if I fail, I'll see what the pieces that I broke. And sometimes they'll even drop like, they'll drop like, let's see, 10 left. Like, this is a 50-minute mission and I got 10 minutes left, bro. But that's how long it's taking me to fucking fight this bitch. No, after that 10 minutes I'll lose. I mean, usually it's kind of like that though. Like, usually you got about, yeah, usually they last about an hour or so that they'll stay in the map. Like if you're in free run. See how he's limping right there? He's almost dead. I knew I was close. Huh? Oh, it don't matter. I'll kill him before then. I mean, he's like literally like, if I could clean shot him with probably 4 of my heavy attacks, like he would be dead. But that's not gonna happen. So it's gonna take me about probably like 13 swings. But I'll get him. So I'm saying though, like it's not like there's other ones like that little one that you seen that he killed earlier. You know, when he first came in, like that bitch, like is armored. And you're even with my sword maxed out, if you get a level 5 rarity, it probably would go through it. But with mine, like it bounces off until like I break it, and then once I break it, like then I can fucking sit there and like smack away. Come on, bitch! Don't be running. You're still running. Why? This is when you do this right here. See, I can whistle, like I said, I can whistle my cat to deliver me full health. You can do that in battle and everything. Oh, I canceled it, my bad. See, he'll deliver me back. And that stops you, because you know, you make potions and shit, but like, that stops you from having to like, use the shit that you've made. Oh yes, he's asleep. Oh, come here, baby. Baby, baby, baby. This is what they do. When you start fucking them up, they'll run off and they'll go to their den. And they'll start sleeping. His legs aren't in view though, so I gotta hit his face, I guess. Alright, 3. Bow! Yep, that's it. Got him hard there, bro. That last swing, if I can connect with it, dude, that's like fucking 300 damage. I hit him on it, like if I can connect with like a vulnerable piece. Like I hit him in one of his tough spots, so that's what you know. Like if the yellow is when you're hitting them in their vulnerable spots, and the white is when you're hitting them in like their armored areas. Fucking going underground again, bitch. Come on, get me to the station. No, I got this. I'm in my cat lay station. Nope, got him. He's dead. He's dead. Oh, fuck me. He's gotta be like 2 swings away. What the fuck was that attack? See, look, see, I'm drinking a potion and he fucking delivers the fucking heal like a dick. I know I just wasted that potion, but not always that's a waste. Cause sometimes, you know what I'm saying, like if he gets knocked out of the air, like you know what I'm saying, like he can get stunned or whatever. Your cat can get stunned, and they can die too. I think when they die, they just like you just don't have them for the match. Now fucking die, dude. God damn it. I'm trying to lock onto his fucking leg. There we go. Seriously? Seriously. I just lost. I forgot that I was on my last fucking one. But you see, you know how I broke shit off of him earlier? See, that's what this is. Because I still get pieces of him, which I can make armor off of, just because I broke that shit. And that's why you want to go for their vulnerable swaps. Not only are you doing more damage, but you're gonna like break shit on them and you get pieces. But now I'll show you all. Now I get to show you all the fucking armors and shit. And I'm nowhere near. I'm still in like the beginner dinosaurs. Like these are, well, don't get me wrong, this one is one of the tougher ones, but like they're not how do you say it, like this is the quest that after I beat this motherfucker I become like able to do the harder quest, you know what I mean? Because they are harder monsters. You gotta prove that you can beat them. But like there was a dude earlier, his cat, like, cause like you can build your cat the same armors that you can have. And like his cat, dude, had like some glowing ass fucking dope Diablos shit, dude. Like I was like, what the fuck? And then there was like his cat. That's the one that I said was more powerful than me, like my normal character. And then like just his cat. And then like there was another cat that I found. Like it had a fucking disco ball helmet. Like his head was a whole disco ball. And then like you can see his little cat face. And then all of a sudden like it was in a golden like like a golden tuxedo. And its weapon was a golden microphone stand. I was like, bruh. And then, like, as I showed Jacob, and he was like, he was the one that's been playing this forever, and he was like, I didn't even know that existed. And I was like, yeah, like, it's, like, Monster Hunter has gotten pretty lit. Like, I want everything. But here, I'll show you. I can show you what I do have unlocked so far. Because you can even though you can't, like, I can't make everything right now, like, you can still, like, see what it's going to look like on you. I started off in chainmail. This is what I started off in. You can either start off in chainmail or leather. Oh, you're not even in here. You gotta reconnect, though. I'm not the, cause I'm at base now, so I can show you. Like, cause like, even when you don't, like I said, if you can't make the armor, all the pieces to the armor, like you can still like equip, like, like put them on to see what they look like on your character. So you can still basically see all of them. The Iceborne's DLC, Monster Hunter World is the game. Yeah, it's expensive. No, it's like 30. Are you looking at you're probably looking at the deluxe edition. I mean, because you got, but that's just because, like I said, my friend had Monster Hunter, so I didn't pay for it, so I just bought the deluxe edition. That way me and him could both have it. Since we're game shared, you know what I'm saying, if I buy that, he gets the whole benefits of it too. But you only huge, bro. You don't even need the DLC yet. Like I think I'm only Hunter rank 9 or 10. I might be 10 now. But like 50 is. Have you ever played Elder Scrolls Online? I'm about to say like 50 is like champion rank in Elder Scrolls. Like it's like the highest rank. Like they just made a new cap though when they brought out that DLC, so people will be even more ignorant. But my friend was showing me, like, I put out, well, this is even my, hold on, let me get my #1 upgrade. Hold on. Like Monster, like I said, but you don't even, like I said, you don't even need the DLC right now. If you were to buy Monster Hunter, you wouldn't have to buy the DLC if that's what you're thinking. Like, there's so much to do without DLC. Because there's not, because like I said earlier, like, you have to kill each creature, like, probably, I would say at least 3, but to 10 times, like depending on what creature it is and what armor it is. And the more, you know what I'm saying, you get up there, because like creatures will have like a rare thing, you know, like Genia for example, like you can kill them pretty easily, but they only give you like a plate like every like 3rd or 4th kill sometimes. And sometimes you'll get lucky and get a couple of each kill, like, you know, when you get 1 you'll get 2 sometimes. But like when you do that, like those are worth $4,000 a piece. Like they're expensive. Like, you know, that's a good ass amount of money to have. Like you'll burn it fast, but it is a good amount of money to have. You know what I mean? So like But to get that, like, you know what I'm saying, to get 3 of them, which would be $9,000, like, you'd have to kill it like 9 times almost, like, you know what I mean? Granted, you're getting other shit too, so don't think about it like that. Like, it's so that hard. Like, you will get other shit that you can sell, like its skin and everything that's expensive too. Like, it's worth like 1,000 or 2,000. But I'm just saying, like, to get like specific pieces of their bodies, you got to kill them multiple times. Like, I had this Angeth armor, for example. Like, I had to kill like probably like 20 or 30 Angeths. Like, it was, and they're not easy. Like, even now, they're not easy. And like, you know, like, and I had to fucking kill like 20 of those bitches. Because I just didn't get the piece. Like, I couldn't get their fangs, dude. I could not get their fangs. And I needed 4 of them, dude. And finally, I got 1. And so, like, as a bonus reward, like, the game gave me 1. Because that's usually what it does. Whatever you usually get a piece of, it usually gives you a bonus reward. So, like, whatever you carve, you automatically get a double of it. You know what I mean? So if you carve 2, you get 1. You get an extra one, so you have 3, basically. So, luckily I got lucky. And then, literally, like, I probably got Angeth teeth about the 5th or 6th one, and then it took me another like 12 or 13 to get the rest of the armor. Like, and it was only 1 piece of armor I needed. Like, I had so much. I had like $50,000 after I sold all that shit, which I spent pretty fast. But like, I sold all that because all I needed was 1 piece. All I needed was a fang. That's all I needed. But I had to kill, like, even when I got the second fang or the first fang to the 2 I needed. Like, I still had to kill another, like, 13 of them, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, out of 12, I had to kill probably, like, I probably got the fang in, like, the first 2. Like, it was retarded. Like, really, like, people, that's what people, like, don't, that's the only thing people say about this game. They're like, I don't like the repetitiveness of killing the same thing. But it's like, bro, they have, like, the quests are so big. Like, they always have new quests online and shit. Like, you can hunt with your friends. And then, like, they always have dope-ass crossovers. Like, they've had Devil May Cry crossover, what was the other ones I said? I think it was Street Fighter crossover. And then something else. Because I know even in if you have the new Street Fighter, like, you can get, like, their little, like, cloth armor in here. And at the same time, in Street Fighter, you can get, like, a Monster Hunter as a character to play. As a fighter. So it's pretty dope. But, like, I mean, they've done a lot, bro. Like, it's just, like, ignorant. You should connect real quick so I can show you some shit real quick. Because I'm at this. Well, I want to wait for you before I go back on this mission. So I'm going to show you, like, all the different fucking armors and shit. Because it is a lot, bro. It's a lot. And like I said, my friend showed me earlier, and I haven't even... Like, I'm on rarity 4, and I already have probably, like, 10 armors unlocked. Like, that I can make. And he's on, like, that's what he told me. I was like, well, yeah, I was like, I can see up to rarity 5. I was like, I think it's the rarest. He was like, nah, bro. He was like, I'm pretty sure it goes up to like 7 or 8. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah. He was like, it gets pretty ridiculous. I was like, god damn it. And then they just like, and like I said, he played before they did the DLC, so he was like, and that's what I told him. I was like, there's a new cap, and he was like, god damn it, bro. He's like, that probably means there's like up to like 10 or 15 rarity. I was like, yeah, that's retarded. Like, that's stupid. Like, I've been literally non-stop playing this for like 4 days, and I'm only hunter rank 9, and my rarity is only up to 4. Like, get the fuck out of here. The highest hunter rank, but your armors have ranks too. Like, my rarity's 4 and my armor defense is like 30. Like, I think that's like my max out. I might be able to go higher now. I can look in a second, but like when you, because you can take any armor to your level, like, you know what I'm saying, to the max level. So like, but like, you can also forge armor and have it. Like, if I wanted to forge, let's say the basic leather armor, like I can forge the basic leather armor right now, and if I have armor points, like I can put armor points into it and have it all level 30, like, you know, leather armor 30, and have it godly, like, you know, damn near as strong as my other armors, but it would only be a rarity 1. But then you can go like rarity 4 and buy them already at like, they're already at like defense level 30, and they have like attributes like, you know, like fire resistant, dragon resistant, different shit. And then like you have but then like, that's what I'm saying though, like, so I'm hunter rank 9 with a rarity, I can go up to 4, but like, even when I was like hunter, like even when I could only see rarity about 2 or 3, like the max rarity I could see was 5. Like, that's, even now I can only see rarity 5, and he's telling me that there's there's like 3 or 4 rarities past that. So I'm guessing when you become the max hunter rank, which would be level 50, I'm guessing that there's another, like, your max out rarity would probably be level like rarity 6 or 7, and then you could probably, after you hit the max rank, you can probably hit rarity like 8 or 9. Are you connected? Okay. I'll show you. Alright. So you can go to Forge. Or, yeah. Because like, that's another thing. Like, Forge, like, to forge weapons, like, these are all the weapons right here that you can have. All the different types. Like, I use Greatsword. But there's all types of shit you can use. And then, because my friend, he uses the axe. And they're all dope, too. Like, some of them, like, the Lance, I think it is. Where is that at? Or Insect Glaive. One of them, like, transforms into 2 different weapons. It's pretty dope. But, like you gotta create the weapons, because, like, here's, like, a weapon tree, for example. Like, here's your tree. So, this is a metal blade, like, you know, like, it takes 1 iron ore to make it. It's not hard. And then this is all the things it can make, all down to here. And then the bone sword, like, can make everything down to here. And then you got the dragons, the dragon bones, and those can make down to here. And, like, this is, like I said, this is rarity 5. Like, I can't even see. Well, I can, hold on. But, like, let me see. Like, my rarity, highest rarity right now is 4. And this is my, we'll just use the dragon cleaver. But, like, I can't see, like, I can see 1 item that it takes to make it, because I haven't even fought the creature yet that it takes to make the shit. That's why I can't see it. So that's how far I gotta go, and I feel like I'm pretty far. But, like, you can, like, this one makes shit to sleep and shit, but, like, you get all these different trees off of 3 different weapons, basically. So it's basically, like, I don't know, I don't think there's a 4th one, but I could be wrong. I might not just be there yet, but it could be after I start accessing, because you don't get to access the DLC till you beat the main game. So it could just be that I'm not in the DLC yet, you know what I mean? But, like, even this, like, to the right, well, no, see, now that's rarity 6. So now I can start seeing rarity 6, because before all I could see is to this level right here is rarity 5s. But now I can see the rarity 6, so I'm getting farther. But you can make all that, and then, like, your armors, like, you can do this. Like I said, you can see all the armors, like, test them out. So, like, this is what I started with, was chainmail. And you can choose, like I said, you can choose whether you, like, basically, like, heavy armor or, like, leather armor is what you can start with. It's probably Tigga. I'm gonna mute him. Yeah, just mute Tigga. Yeah, he did. But, so you can start with, like, leather, which I thought looked gay, so I started off with chainmail, like this. And then you basically get, like, what does this take? Oh, okay, this is like a Yagras, which is, like, basic shit. I didn't even know this was a thing. I didn't even see this before, but that's, like, the first armor you can get, and then you can go bone, basically. And bone's pretty easy, because, like, all you gotta do is collect bone. Well, this you need a Kestodon skill shell, which is, they're trash now. But, like, this is a rarity 1, you know what I'm saying? It's not shit, it's what you start with type shit. But, like, basically you start from leather to Gaju's, or Gaju's the first thing that you can get to. That's probably decent. And then Yagras is, like, the first, like, boss that you fight, the Great Yagras, because there's little Yagrases, which is what it takes to make the Hunter. But I didn't even know they made anything. I just always sell them. But they fucking, then you get the Great Yagras, which is what I use forever. And then there's some dope ass ones. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that next weekend. I was gonna buy it this weekend, but I'm buying it next weekend. Since I bought the DLC to this, I'm gonna buy it next weekend. No, I played that. I haven't been that into, like, a MMORPG in a while, cause, like, I got the beta. I played it with the beta. Like, I've been tracking that game forever, and I played the beta. So I mean, it was on PC forever, but, like, I was tracking it to get the console, and, like, I played the beta, and I played it for 2 days straight, bro. Like, not even joking. Like, I played it, like, I was on a weekend, I got it finally, and, like, I played it through. And, like, on the second day, like, I was really trying to, like, I forget what I was trying to do, but it was something to improve one of my stats. And, like, I was really trying hard, though. Like, I was really grinding, bro. And I was like, why am I doing this when it's just a beta and all my shit's gonna be erased? And I just deleted it right there. I was like, I'm just gonna buy the game. Like, you know, and then I didn't realize it came out that soon, so I gotta buy it. I forgot. I was gonna buy it this weekend, but like I said, I bought the DLC. So I'm gonna buy it next weekend. I mean, I could buy it right now, but well, even if I, let me see if I deleted it. Let me see something. I didn't delete the beta, so I might be able to. Here, I want to show you some dope ass shit real quick. When the fuck am I able to get this? That's pretty fucking dope. Are you seeing this armor? That's like the bomber medal. What are you looking at right now? What is it showing you? Yeah, I know. I might have that on. I might have it on a lag. Oh, so now it's behind. Here, I can do this. I can stop the broadcast and restart it if I catch up. Did you see that bug one though? I didn't even know you could actually do the whole set like this. That's pretty dope. That's pretty fire. The Horneter one. You look like fucking what's this fuck Shredder from Ninja Turtles. Yeah, dude, and like the fucking helmet looks straight like it. And then you got the. You say what? Right. Much less fight like he does. Like I like how the new ones they made him like kind of like robotized, you know, just because like how else would he? Like you know what I mean? Like how else would he keep up with fucking mutant turtles? It's kind of like what? It is. That's what Rar said. Here, look at this. Oh wait, no, Ziki. Which one is it? Gyros. Have you ever? Do you ever watch? Do you watch any? You don't watch anime, you said, right? You don't watch anime, right? Have you seen My Hero? I'm about to say this dude looks exactly like the hero from My Hero. Like the only difference is he's got like the Gyros armor. He literally looks like one of the doctors from Assassin's Creed, but like all he would have to change is the beak. Like if he had more of like a gas mask look than the beak, he would be exactly the hero from My Hero Academia. Like almost even the same color. Like and then if he just took his black and made him fucking like a tan or a white, like he would look exactly like him. There's all these here. If you got 30-second lag, I'm just gonna scroll through kind of fast so you can just catch up and see them all. Oh, I fixed it. I'll say, yeah. This is Legania, or Legania, however you want to say it. Legiana. But like, this motherfucker's pretty dope. And then you got the Odogron, which is what I'm wearing. I love this one. This one's pretty fire. And then you got the Rathalos, which is like the dragon I just had to slay before. You had to slay the fire dragon and then the horn dragon, which is what I was fighting when you were watching earlier. But then you can do like certain weapons if I can make them. You can see them. How much even is it right now? $60 still? I wonder if since I downloaded that big ass DLC, or the beta, if I'll just be able to play it as soon as if I buy it. That'd be the question. Since I got the beta, like if I can just buy the game and then I don't have to download it. Yeah, yeah. I'm looking at it. I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy the deluxe edition. If I want that shit, I was bad in game. So I gotta delete it. I just did. Yeah. So I said I'm not getting the deluxe edition. So if I want more, I'll just buy more. I don't know what I should delete. I guess I'm gonna delete UFC. Probably just delete Path of Exile. I'm probably not gonna play that. I'll, no, in here, like I played the beta, like faithfully. I loved it. Like I was meant to get it already, but that's the only reason I bought it just now. I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't like it. My friend Roar wants me to play it with him anyway. You know, I loved it. I love the character creation. It's one of the most in-depth creations, and that's what it said, and it stays true to that. I like the ability strokes. And what I mean by that is like how like you have abilities for your abilities, basically. I like that. Like you have abilities, and then you have like a boost to your abilities. You know what I'm saying? Like in other games, how you have to like Monster Hunter, where I have to like boost my shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like each round, like you can just boost your shit overall. No, that's not what I hit. I hit notifications. Yep, it's downloading. I mean, if I take it to the main base, it would download a lot faster, but everyone's here right now, so it might take a while. It might take like a day or something. Who knows? Just calculating the time it's going to take now. We'll see what she says. Well, I'll know in a minute. The Monster Hunter's pretty fire, bro.
Watch yourself.
I need to figure out how to make goddamn fucking. I wonder if I brought. Oh, I'm trash. I hate my life. I will here in just a second. Actually, he might not, I don't even know. He's on Canadian time. I don't know how that works. Oh, okay. So I'm Eastern, I'm East Coast, so. Yes, 5:11. 3 hours behind you. Where the fuck? Nah, I just have his shit on here. But he's not on right now. I don't think. I can look real quick. He might be showing offline. He might play Ark still a little bit. I don't know. I know he was playing, but he was playing on boosted server every so often. But I mean, I don't know what type of boosted he was playing. You know what I'm saying? He could be Could be a serious boosted. You know what I mean? I just got my fucking. No, I just got my Valguero back open today. The new map that it just released. Valguero. No, an arc. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not retiring because I got my own servers, but 2 of my servers I can't find for some reason, so I'm going to call them probably tomorrow when we're off the weekend, and then, because like I literally, they've only been down for like a week, bro, and now like I can't find, like it's not even giving me an option to reactivate my service. Like, they're just gone. Like, the only one that it allowed me to reactivate was Valguero, and like I'm not trying to lose on my shit. Granted, like, I really don't care about Ragnarok that much as dude, my base was so godly on Ragnarok, but I mean, I would rather have my island back just because it had all my fucking tames in it, dude. Like, Valguero's only got like maybe an eighth or a quarter of my tames. I had started moving them over, but I never finished, so it kind of pisses me off. On my server, well, when it was about probably like 2 months ago, there was like 8 or 9 of us, 10 of us. But then some people, when the rating started, like, people started getting off. Well, I had a problem. I had a little problem for a little bit, so people kind of got off of it because it was a character wipe issue. It was wiping people's characters. Yeah. But I figured out how to like get around it. But it was becoming AIDS because it was like a time thing. So like, to get people's characters back, I was having to rewind time, you know, so people would do a day's work and then like be binging all day, and then, you know, only have a couple hours the next day, and the next thing they know, their shit's gone because I had to rewind time to get people's characters. But then I finally figured out how to maybe not necessarily delete the problem, but I figured out what was the main problem, and it's because I had my servers clustered, which means that like no one else could just get into my like cluster. So from the outside world, but like I just had to delete my cluster. So, and once I did that, like, and they all stopped being attached to each other, like, it actually benefited. Like, several of us got like double characters and like double tames, so it worked out pretty well. But I have none of that if I don't get my island server back. The new map comes out. Did you play Valguero at all? Valguero was pretty dope because I was kind of getting tired of it. Because I mean, my server was up for like 7 months. I had 3 servers running. Well, I had 2 servers running for like 6 months, and then I had 3 servers running for an extra like 3 months after that. And like, and Valguero is like I said, the last one that apparently I can get access to at the moment. But they like, people got pretty powerful, and there was a lot. I mean, people had fun, you know, because it was like when people would come in, I wouldn't let people raid them or anything, you know what I'm saying? Because like they just came in, like they would get like a grace period. Like, I would turn off, like, if someone was coming in and they wanted to be on a specific map, like I would like, and like, you know, like I would make them go to like a lesser map, and I would make them build up there. That way, like, I could control the rates, so I would turn up like one server's rates real high. That way they could like build up fast, and then they would just have to carry it over to the server they wanted to end up on. And like, since I was running my own servers too, there was no like timer, like there's no trans timer, so they could just leave their shit in there forever or whatever, you know. So like they could do whatever. It was pretty nice. But when they updated the Valguero though, they did fuck it up though. You can't cryo transfer no more, so that sucks. Did you ever play with cryopods? That's what I was about to say. You quit before then. Cryopods were gods. No, well, that's the sleep things. No, cryopods were Pokeballs. Like you could walk up to, well, no, you couldn't catch them. But if you had them, like if you had a creature that you had, like that was already yours, like you just walk up to it and like hold your little Pokeball out, and it'll like suck them up, and then you can like keep them in there forever. And then like when you want to use them, you can just throw them out. And then like if you throw one out, like you get 300 seconds before you can throw another one out. I mean, you can throw multiples out, but they'll just be asleep. Like they'll go to a cryo timer, and like their whatever their normal like torporation is. Like if it's what I'm saying, a giga. If it's a giga, it wakes up like instantly. You know what I mean? But like if it's something that sleeps forever, like a fucking RG, like you gotta wait for that motherfucker to wake up. So for raids, like they are like but I mean for a raid though, like you can travel over on something and then like throw out like a soaker or something, and by the time you got your soaker, and then they came out with owls. Owls can heal pretty much instantly. So then they came out with owls, so you just throw out an owl, like have your friend throw out his owl, and then or fly over on his owl, and then fly over on something, and throw out your fucking soakers, like start soaking, and then by the time you're done soaking and healing, like you can throw out another tame, and then you just keep doing it until you got what you want out, and then you go in. It was ignorant, but they used to have it to where you could when they brought them out like before Valguero forever, dude, you could like instead of having to like you could just keep like I think you could keep like 40 or something of them on your body. So you would literally just like grab some tames, upload them, and like you would just like cryo everything, and then just transfer the cryos and the art data, and then just like upload your like and then put as many as you could fit on your body, and then you would just transfer over. And then you just have to pull out cryopods, and you can put them in a cryo fridge, and not even have to worry about like them being a mess around the transmitter. You know what I mean? But when Valguero came out, they fixed that. So now, because that was AIDS, because if you ever wanted to go raid, you could put fucking 15 cryos on you, go over there, drop like a Reaper or Perlovia, put that bitch in the ground, and then keep your cryos in them. And then, because if they're in a cryo fridge, they last forever. They recharge and they last forever. But if they're not in a cryo fridge, they'll still last 30 real days. So you just throw them in a fucking Reaper, and and then you just fucking go and start raiding somebody. Like it's real easy. But so now, like they made it to where like if you transfer with them or if you put them in your art data, the cryo pod dies, so which kills your tame inside. They fixed it to where, like, if you transfer the cryopods, like, you have to actually upload your tames again. If you upload them in cryopods, the cryopod dies instantly. Instead of lasting 30 days, as soon as you pull it out, it's dead, which means your tame dies inside of it. Because I transferred a couple over to Valguero, and they popped out without their mutations, and they popped out level 1. And I was like, no, like, these were level 2 something 300s, like, where's the fuck is my shit? Like, like I had level like 280 babies and 300 something fucking grown ones, like, and then like they were popping out level 1, and then in reverse when I tried to take them back to the other servers to like see if it would fix it, like they were just dying, and then my cryos were dying, so then I realized that you had to actually like upload them, like, because I mean once they brought out cryopods though, you know what I'm saying, like it kind of, why would you ever upload your tame like when you can just upload them in a cryopod and then not have the AIDS, you know what I'm saying? But that's why they fixed it. That's why they did it. Because like I said, you could flood a server. Or what? Oh yeah. I don't know how to collect shit. I didn't get that far. I was working on power and shit. Like I was working on my abilities. To gather its materials? Does it tell you what? I don't know. I gotta work tomorrow, so I'll have Black Desert downloaded tomorrow. Well, I mean, if it's downloading now, but it says it's gonna take it like fucking 60 hours because I'm on an extender. I gotta take it to the main thing, but like my nieces are here, my mom's here and shit. So if I do that, like I'm not gonna be able to really play. I would just have to have it in there, like downloading, and then, I mean, it'll only take it probably a few hours once I actually do that, but I won't be able to play. So I'm trying to get in on this Monster Hunter before Jacob should be downloaded in the next hour. So once that happens, we're gonna be fucking slaying shit together.